Hey guys, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. Excuse the way that I look. Also, I'm at my grandparents' place for the weekend, so change of scenery. I know they did not change their alarm, by the way, or put batteries in it, so you're gonna hear it beeping. Hopefully it doesn't distract you, but let's just go ahead and get into what's been going on with me and the baby and all the symptoms and cool things that's going on. So today I am 12 weeks and 5 days. It's also Martin Luther King's Day, so happy MLK Day. So yeah, a lot of things has been occurring with me. I'm gonna start off with the symptoms and then we'll go on from there. So symptoms this week, the biggest one has been the sharpest, intense pain that I felt on my left side of the body. It's been happening for 3 days. As I'm speaking to you, I'm having it right now. And when it first occurred, I honestly thought I was gonna have a miscarriage. It was just so intense. It was so painful, so sharp. I was pretty much prepared that night to have a miscarriage, and it was a scary feeling. It was around, I want to say like 1 in the morning. Everybody was sleeping, so it was just something where I was like, okay, I'm gonna monitor this. If I start bleeding, then I'm gonna have to go to the emergency room or something. But yeah, I was really nervous about it, but nothing happened. That night I also had problems going to the bathroom. Now towards the end of the 11th week and beginning of the 12th week, my frequent urination pretty much went away and I was peeing regularly. But this night, the night that I first experienced the pain, I was going to the bathroom a lot and I was having problems peeing. I was literally pushing the pee out of me and it was just really painful. So I was like, okay, this cannot be a miscarriage, it's probably a UTI. So the next day I woke up, I looked up UTI symptoms and it seemed just about right. Using the bathroom a lot, having problems, having it flow out of me. So I just assumed, okay, it's a UTI. I'm probably gonna have to look up some medicine that I can take for it and all this stuff. My mom told me, you know what, just hold off a little bit and see if that's what it really is, and you know, we'll go on from there. So the rest of the day went on. I didn't feel like I had a UTI anymore, so it's just like, okay, what was that all about? And then that same night I had the intense pain again on my left side, same thing, and it started traveling down to my leg. It was so painful. I kept waking up in the middle of the night because I was uncomfortable, and then this morning I had it so bad to where I couldn't walk, I couldn't sit. So that's when I decided, okay, I'm gonna have to go to the emergency room. Before I got to the emergency room though, even though in my mind I was like, I'm gonna go, I was looking up everything that it could be, and in my mind it was either a UTI or gas pain. So with the gas pain, it was like, you know, what are you eating, all this stuff like that, and you know, I started passing gas. It's pretty much, sorry for the TMI, I did start passing gas before. So I'm like, okay, it has to be gas pain. I'm not gonna go to the emergency room because I'm sure it's gas. But I was questioning why this pain lasted for 3 days, because it was the most intense pain ever, you guys, for lasted straight through. Then it dawned on me, guys, because I'm an idiot, it dawned on me that it was what I was eating. I bought a huge bag of nacho cheese Doritos. I bought a huge jar of Tostitos cheese. I would heat up the cheese, dip the Doritos in the cheese, which by the way is so delicious, and I ate the entire huge bag, the entire jar in a 3-day time span by myself. That is terrible and disgusting. And yeah, so those 3 days was caused by me eating the cheese. And what makes it worse is that as I was eating the Doritos and the cheese, it's so good as I'm talking about it. I know it's terrible that I was experiencing this pain, but it was the cheese and the Doritos were really good. You should definitely try it. But anyway, so as I was eating the Doritos and the cheese, I was having this intense pain and I was like, oh my gosh, what is it? I don't know how I made it through school, you guys. I do not know, because I mean, like, it was just common sense that I lacked at that moment. But as of right now, I am passing a little gas, so I feel better about it. I'm sorry for the TMI once more, but yes, it is really painful. I never had intense gas pain like that, but I'm happy everything's normal with the baby. And pretty much from what I reviewed, it was saying it's only serious, I guess, if you're having fever and chills and vomiting and bleeding and all that stuff, and I didn't have any of that, just a sharp pain, and then I started farting, so I felt better. This week I've also had headaches, so it pretty much stopped, and I don't know if it's because I didn't notice it, because I stopped feeling headaches when I started this pain, this gas pain, and maybe I did have it and I just put it in the back of my mind because I was in so much pain with this. But towards the end of the 11th week and beginning of the 12th week, I've had a headache every single day throughout the day. So it wasn't like a constant thing. It was just like 4 or 5 times throughout the day, and it will happen longest 15 minutes at a time. So it wasn't too painful, but just uncomfortable. Also, heartburn is something I've experienced this week. It's been the most uncomfortable, not so much as painful like the 11th week I was telling you guys about. It was so painful, but this week has just been uncomfortable. I've had it pretty much with everything that I've been eating. So I pretty much cut out spicy and saucy foods out of my diet. That way the painful can stay uncomfortable and not so much as painful. So yeah, this week I've also felt bloated, and this is before the intense pain. I've been a little bloaty. And that's pretty much it as far as symptoms goes. I've been spitting a lot more this week, which isn't unusual. I've just been spitting a lot this week. And this week I've also been the most emotional. I actually ended up telling my side of the family, all of them, that I was expecting this week. And for the longest, only my boyfriend's family knew and my mom. That was it. So I felt really happy about the pregnancy and everything because I had a lot of good support. And of course I told friends as well. This time I told my side of the family, and I didn't get a lot of good things. Oh, there's hair in my mouth. I didn't hear a lot of good things, and this week was just the week where everybody wanted to be opinionated about the whole situation, and so I got it, definitely. And it was emotional. I think I cried the most this week that I did this entire pregnancy. So yeah, I also ended up buying some cream for my stomach for stretch marks. And since I started putting the cream on, I only applied it for 2 days. Now my stomach is nonstop itching. Actually, it has to itch. I have to scratch right now. But it's been nonstop itching for not for 3 days, since I applied the cream. So I don't know if it's because it's the cream, maybe I'm allergic, or the itching just happened to start like right after the cream. I don't know. I stopped putting the cream on to see if the itching will stop. It's not stopping, so I'm gonna keep applying the cream and like see what happens. But I haven't broken out or anything, so I don't know. It says it's natural product, so it should be good. And that's pretty much all that's been going on with me this week. This week has been pretty cool and chill. I liked it. Aside from the fact that I was in intense pain, but then again, I caused it on myself. And I'm happy I realized it. I'm happy it was a wake-up call because now I'm just like all about fruits right now. Also, I gained a few pounds. I checked my weight this morning, actually. I went to Publix, and pre-pregnancy 123. At my doctor's appointment, I was the recent one, I was 130 or 129. Now I'm 133, so I gained quite a few pounds, and I thought about trying to do pregnancy workouts, but to be quite honest with you guys, I go to the biggest campus in Florida, second largest in the nation, and I have to walk around a lot, and that's as much exercise as I need, in my opinion. I'm pregnant. I don't really care about gaining weight, to be quite honest with you. When I'm hungry, I'm going to eat. When I'm not hungry, I'm not going to eat, and that's just how it's going to go. And if I happen to gain a lot, then I happen to gain a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh well, because people were telling me, you know, you should try to work out and da-da-da. And it's like, for what? I don't want to push myself more than I have to. You know, I'm already walking every day because I don't have a car and stuff, so I walk around campus, and I mean, there you go. So that's as much as I'm doing. But as far as the baby goes, a lot of exciting things this week. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Let me pull up my app. So this week, your baby is already building up the waist that will help make up its first poop. So that is so exciting. I cannot believe he or she is getting ready to poop inside of me, or probably already did. I don't know. It's just so like I just can't wait. It says, what else? Your baby weighs 0.49 ounces this week. And then it says your baby's lower body continues to grow, helping it catch up with this very large head. And if you saw my recent ultrasound in the 11th week pregnancy update, he had a huge head. So I'm happy that now everything is going to level out. And then it says your bones, the baby's bones are developing, making it harder and everything like that. So that's really, really cool. And what I love about this babies app that I have is that hold on, putting it up. Oh, and the baby's the size of an apricot. But what I love about this app, and I hope the lighting isn't too bad. Actually, let me go ahead and dim it down really fast. It shows a hand. I don't know if you can see that. And if you click the hand, this is the size of the hand this week inside of my belly. So I just think that's so cool. Also, I was on Instagram, right? And I was just, you know, like scrolling through Instagram, and I saw this baby picture. And I was like, oh my gosh, if EJ and I ever had a baby, I feel like, you know, the baby will look like this little girl. Anyway, so I kept like seeing this picture over and over and over and over and over and over again. So I actually ended up screenshotting it and I sent it to EJ. And he was like, oh my God, if we do have a daughter, you know, I feel like she'd look like this. So I'm gonna show you what she looks like and tell me she's just not the cutest. Isn't she just so adorable? So I feel like if I were to have a daughter, EJ and I will make a little girl that looks pretty damn similar to her. And she is just the most precious little thing ever. And I kept her in my phone. I know it's a little stalkerish because I don't know who she is, but I have kept her in my phone because it just makes me more excited. I could not wait until the baby gets here, you guys. This week I've been watching so much pregnancy videos, baby hauls, everything. Like, I'm so excited. Let me go ahead and show you my belly. So this is what the belly is looking like this week. I feel like I'm not showing that much this week, and that's because my increase of appetite definitely decreased, and I'm eating normal now, so I don't know. Also, let me move the camera a little bit. Also, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the baby's name. So we have, okay, so last video I was like, you know, if it's a girl, I'm never changing her name or whatever. And I said, you know, I'll consider changing the boy's name. Well, my boyfriend and I did change the boy's name, and we're solid on it. We are in love with the name. As far as the girl's name goes, I pitched the name to people and everyone hated it. And I told you guys that I would have wanted to name her Kori with a K. K-O-R-I. And everybody was like against it. They hated it. My second choice for the baby's name was Zuri. Z-U-R-I. And I just loved it. I thought it was really cute. Everybody hated it. So, and those were the two names I was absolutely in love with. And, you know, a lot of people were like, you know, it's ugly, it's this, it's that. I heard so much negativity, and no one liked the name except me and my boyfriend. So we were like, you know, let's hear other options. But if we don't like anything better, we're just gonna choose one of the names because, you know, at the end of the day, it's my child. But, you know, I still want family to like the name. So if you have girl name options for me, please leave them down below. I scroll through so many and there's nothing that stands out to me. But you know, I'm here for options. So if you have any girl names, please, please, please leave them down below. They could be unique. They could be, I love different names, unique names. I feel like I've seen just about every name that I could think of, and nothing has caught my attention that made me say, I love the name, you know? So let me know down below. And until next time, I'll talk to you all later. Bye, guys.